Lesson 1. Always here to help.
Morning, Anna. I just wanted to say you too. Please don't hesitate to reach out if you need anything else.
Hey, John, that's really kind of you. I appreciate it.
Of course, it's important to support each other. What's on your mind?
I was thinking about some resources for language learning.
Great idea. There are many online courses and apps available.
I've heard about some good ones. Do you have any favorites?
I like Duolingo and Babbel. They make learning fun and interactive.
Those sound helpful. I'll definitely check them out.
Let me know if you need more recommendations or tips.
Lesson 2. Mobile Payment Revolution.
Hey Anna, have you tried using popular mobile payment apps like Apple Pay and Google Pay?
Hello, John. Yes, they make transactions so much easier and quicker.
I agree. It's so convenient to just tap your phone instead of carrying cash.
Right? Plus, they often offer rewards for using them, which is a nice perk.
Exactly. Have you ever faced any issues while using them?
A few times, yes. Sometimes the app doesn't recognize the payment method.
That can be frustrating. Have you found any solutions for that?
I usually just restart the app or check my internet connection.
Good tips. I also keep my apps updated to avoid glitches.
That's smart. Staying updated helps in ensuring smooth transactions.
Definitely. It's fascinating how these apps are changing the way we handle money.
Lesson 3. Discounts and offers.
Hey Anna, are there any discounts if I purchase in bulk?
Hello, John. Many stores do offer discounts for larger purchases.
That's great to know. Do you have any specific stores in mind?
I've seen good deals at warehouse clubs like Costco or Sam's Club.
Those places are perfect for stocking up. What items do you typically buy there?
I usually buy snacks, toiletries, and household items in bulk.
Smart choice. It saves money in the long run. Have you found any other discounts?
Yes, some websites have coupon codes for additional savings.
That's awesome. I love finding ways to save money when shopping.
Lesson 4. Must-visit wonders.
Hey Anna, have you ever been to Machu Picchu, the ancient ruins?
Hello, John. Not yet, but it's definitely on my bucket list.
It's a must-visit. The history and scenery are absolutely breathtaking.
I can imagine. What was your favorite part of the experience?
The hike to the Sun Gate was incredible. The view was stunning.
Wow, I'd love to see that view. Did you take many pictures?
Yes, tons. The architecture and landscape are so photogenic.
I bet. It's always nice to capture memories during travels.
Absolutely. I think every traveler should experience Machu Picchu at least once.
Lesson 5. Planned Parenthood.
Hey Anna, that's a great choice. Have you bought any plants yet?
Hello, John. Not yet. I'm still researching which plants to get.
That's smart. What kind of plants are you considering?
I'm thinking about succulents or maybe some herbs for cooking.
Both are excellent options. Succulents are low maintenance.
Exactly, and herbs would be so fresh for my dishes.
Have you looked into how to care for them?
Yes, I found some great resources online about their needs.
That's fantastic. It sounds like you're on the right track to becoming a plant parent.
Lesson 6, Shoe Store Discoveries.
Hey Anna, have you tried that new shoe store downtown?
Hello, John. No, I haven't. Is it worth checking out?
Absolutely. They have a great selection and some trendy styles.
That sounds promising. What brands do they carry?
They have popular brands like Nike, Adidas, and some local designers too.
Nice. I love supporting local businesses. Did you find anything you liked?
Yes, I tried on a pair of sporty sneakers. They were super comfortable.
Comfort is key. Do they have a variety of sizes?
Yes, they do. I noticed they cater to different foot shapes as well.
Lesson 7, Mysterious Pictures.
Hey Anna, I still have that picture from our last trip, although I'm not sure what it is a picture of.
Hello, John. Really? What does it look like?
It's a bit blurry, but I think it was taken near that waterfall.
Ah, I remember that spot. We took so many photos there.
Exactly, but this one seems to have something interesting in the background.
Maybe it's a hidden rock formation or a glimpse of wildlife?
That could be it. I love how photos can spark memories and curiosity.
Yes, it's fun to look back and try to piece together the story behind them.
Definitely, I should try to enhance the photo and see if I can make it clearer.
Lesson 8, Aquatic Adventures.
Hey Anna, I visited an aquarium recently, and there was a section for fish.
Hello, John. That sounds fun. What did they have there?
They had fish in big tanks and little ones too, all beautifully displayed.
Wow, did you see any unique species?
Yes, they had jellyfish that glowed in the dark. It was mesmerizing.
That sounds incredible. I love how aquariums educate us about marine life.
Exactly. They also had interactive exhibits where you could touch some creatures.
That's a great way to engage visitors. Did you try it?
I did. It was thrilling to touch a starfish and learn about it.
Lesson 9, Cultural Heritage.
Hey Anna, did you know that certain traditions are very common on Prince Edward Island?
Hello, John. Really? What kind of traditions are we talking about?
Many of the people there are of Scottish descent, which influences their culture.
That's fascinating. Do they have unique festivals or celebrations?
Yes, they celebrate festivals that highlight Scottish music and dance.
I would love to experience that. Music really brings people together.
It does. They also have traditional foods that reflect their heritage.
That sounds delicious. I enjoy trying different cuisines when traveling.
Me too. It's a wonderful way to connect with a place's culture.
Lesson 10, Society's Mysteries.
Hey Anna, I've always thought that society is a very mysterious creature.
Hello, John. That's an interesting perspective. What do you mean by that?
Well, it seems to evolve constantly, and it's hard to predict its behavior.
Absolutely. People's actions can be surprising and unpredictable.
Exactly. I always objected to the idea that we can fully understand it.
That's true. There are so many factors influencing society every day.
Yes, it's fascinating to study social dynamics and cultural shifts.
I agree. It helps us understand ourselves better within the community.
Definitely, engaging in discussions about society can lead to new insights.
Lesson 11, University Entrance Requirements.
Hey Anna, did you know that to gain entrance to university, you usually need to graduate from secondary school with a B average?
Hello, John. Yes, that seems to be a common requirement. Why do you think they set that standard?
It helps ensure that students are prepared for the academic challenges ahead.
That makes sense. Do you think it's fair to have such a specific requirement?
I believe it is important, but there should also be consideration for other factors like extracurricular activities.
Absolutely. Sometimes students excel in areas outside of academics.
Exactly. A well-rounded application can showcase a student's potential.
Have you ever thought about pursuing further education?
Yes, I've considered it. I think it opens up many opportunities for personal and professional growth.
Lesson 12, Mind Turmoil.
Hey Anna, have you ever felt like your mind was in turmoil about something?
Hello, John. Yes, it can be overwhelming. What usually causes that for you?
I think it's when I have too many decisions to make. It's hard to focus.
I understand. Sometimes I just need to take a step back and breathe.
That helps. I try to write down my thoughts to organize them better.
Great idea. Journaling can really clear your mind. Have you tried it?
I have. And it's amazing how much clarity it can bring.
I should start. Do you find it helps with your creativity too?
Definitely. When my mind is clear, I can think of new ideas easily.
That's inspiring. Maybe I'll start journaling right now.
You should. It could lead to some interesting discoveries about yourself.
Lesson 13, Travel Choices.
Morning. Anna, if you could travel anywhere, where would you go?
Hey, John, I'd love to visit Japan. The culture seems fascinating.
That sounds incredible, but wouldn't it be more budget-friendly to go somewhere closer?
You're right. Sometimes local trips can be just as enjoyable.
Exactly. I've been exploring nearby towns lately. What about you?
I've been thinking of visiting the national park nearby. It's beautiful.
Great shows. Nature can be so refreshing. Do you like hiking?
Yes, it's a wonderful way to connect with nature. What about you?
I enjoy it too. The views from the top are always worth the effort.
They really are. Plus, it's a good workout. Do you have a favorite trail?
I love the one that leads to the waterfall. It's stunning.
Lesson 14, Apartment Hunt.
Hey Anna, have you ever thought about what your ideal apartment would be like?
Hello, John. Definitely. I would want a spacious 2-bedroom apartment with a nice kitchen.
That sounds perfect. A big kitchen is essential for cooking and entertaining.
Exactly. Plus, it would be great to have a room for guests or an office.
Right? Do you prefer a modern style or something more traditional for the apartment?
I think I'd lean towards modern with lots of natural light. How about you?
I like modern too, especially open spaces that feel airy.
Yes, and adding some plants can really brighten up the place.
Good idea. Have you started looking for apartments yet?
I've browsed a few online, but I haven't visited any in person.
Visiting is key. You can get a real feel for the space.
True. I should plan some tours this weekend. Want to join?
I'd love to. It's always more fun to explore together.
Lesson 15, Mindfulness Matters.
Morning, Anna. I've been thinking about ways to manage stress lately.
Hey, John, I totally understand. I also like to meditate and practice mindfulness to reduce stress.
That's a great approach. How often do you meditate?
I try to meditate every day, even if it's just for 10 minutes. What about you?
I'm not consistent yet, but I want to start. Do you have any tips for beginners?
Definitely. Start with short sessions and focus on your breathing.
That sounds manageable. Do you use any apps for guided meditation?
Yes, there are some fantastic apps that offer different types of meditation.
I'll check them out. Have you noticed any changes since you started?
For sure, I feel calmer and more focused throughout the day.
That's inspiring. I'd love to experience that. Maybe I'll try it today.
Lesson 16, Home Sweet Home.
Hey Anna, I'm so excited about decorating our new home.
Hello, John. Me too. Where should we start with the decoration?
I think we should begin with the living room. It's the heart of the home.
Great idea. What theme do you have in mind for the living room?
I'm thinking of a cozy, warm theme with soft colors and lots of cushions.
That sounds inviting. I love adding personal touches like photos and art.
Yes, we could create a gallery wall with our favorite pictures.
I love that idea. What about plants to add some greenery?
Absolutely. Plants can really liven up a space. Do you have any favorites?
I adore succulents. They're low maintenance and look cute.
Great choice. Let's make a list of everything we need to get started.
Lesson 17, Furry Friends.
Hey Anna, did you know there are some stray cats that hang around my neighbor's place?
Hello, John. Really? What does your neighbor do about them?
He lets them stay because they keep the mice away. It's quite clever.
That's a win-win situation. Do you think the cats are friendly?
Some are, but others are a bit shy. They're more like guardians of the yard.
That's interesting. I've heard cats can be great for pest control.
Absolutely. Plus, they add a bit of charm to the neighborhood.
Definitely. Do you think your neighbor feeds them?
I suspect he does, especially during cold weather. It's kind of sweet.
It is. Stray animals can really make a place feel alive.
True. I think it shows kindness to let them stay. Do you like cats?
I love them. They're so independent yet affectionate.
Exactly. I enjoy watching them play in the yard.
Lesson 18, Shuttle Service.
Morning. Anna, have you ever taken a shuttle service to the airport?
Hey John, yes, I have. It's usually convenient. Are you planning a trip?
I am, but I'm wondering, are there any limitations on the number of passengers the shuttle can accommodate?
Good question. Most shuttles have a set capacity, especially during busy times.
That makes sense. It's important to reserve a spot ahead of time, right?
Absolutely. It can get crowded, especially during holidays.
How early do you think we should arrive before our shuttle leaves?
I'd recommend at least 15–30 minutes early, just to be safe.
That's a good idea. Do you prefer shuttle services over taxis?
Yes, usually, they're often more economical, especially for groups.
I agree. Plus, it's nice to share the ride and meet new people.
Lesson 19, Dream Destination.
Hey Anna, have you heard about the beautiful European city called Prague?
Hello, John. Oh, I've always wanted to visit Prague. What do you like about it?
The architecture is stunning. The old buildings have so much history.
I love that too. The Charles Bridge looks picturesque, doesn't it?
Yes, and the views from the castle are breathtaking. Have you seen pictures?
I have. The city looks like a fairy tale. I can imagine myself walking through the streets.
It would be amazing to explore the local cafes and try traditional food.
Absolutely. I'd love to taste some authentic Czech goulash.
That sounds delicious. What else would you want to see while you're there?
I'd like to visit the astronomical clock. It seems so fascinating.
It really is. Prague is full of surprises. We should plan a trip together.
Lesson 20, Finding Balance.
Hey Anna, how do you manage to set aside time for hobbies or socializing?
Hello, John. It can be challenging. I try to plan my week in advance.
That's smart. I've been trying to plan weekly hangouts with friends.
That sounds fun. What activities do you have in mind?
I thought about game nights and maybe some outdoor activities too.
Outdoor activities sound refreshing. Do you have a favorite sport?
I enjoy hiking. It's a great way to relax and connect with nature.
Hiking is amazing. I love how it clears my mind. Do you go alone or with friends?
I usually invite friends. but sometimes I enjoy solo hikes for peace.
That makes sense. It's nice to have that balance. How often do you go?
I try to go at least twice a month. What about you?
I aim for once a week. It keeps me energized for the week ahead.
That's a great routine. I should try to be more consistent like you.
Lesson 21. Open conversation.
Morning, Anna. If you have any questions, feel free to ask me.
Hey John, I appreciate that. I've been curious about your new project.
Sure, I'm working on a community garden. It's exciting.
That sounds wonderful. What's the goal of the garden?
We want to promote sustainability and bring people together.
I love that idea. How can people get involved?
We're organizing volunteer days and workshops on gardening.
That's a great way to educate others. I'd love to help out.
Awesome. I'll let you know the dates once we finalize them.
Perfect. I look forward to it. Gardening can be so rewarding.
Absolutely. It's a great way to enjoy nature and meet new people.
Lesson 22. Healthy habits.
Hey Anna, I've been trying to exercise regularly. How about you?
Hello, John. That's great to hear. I'm also focusing on my fitness lately.
What kind of exercises do you enjoy?
I love jogging and yoga. They keep me both fit and relaxed.
Those are excellent choices. I've been trying to mix in strength training too.
That's important. It helps build muscles and boosts metabolism.
Yes. Have you noticed any changes since you started your routine?
Definitely. I feel more energetic and my mood has improved.
That's inspiring. I could use some motivation. Any tips?
Setting small goals can help. Celebrate each achievement, no matter how small.
Great advice. I'll start setting some achievable goals for myself.
Lesson 23. Job applications.
Hey Anna, I've been updating my resume lately. Do you have any tips?
Hello, John. Yes, make sure to tailor your resume and cover letter to each job application.
That's a good point. How do you usually customize yours?
I focus on the specific skills and experiences that match the job description.
Smart. Do you think including keywords from the job listing is helpful?
Absolutely. It shows the employer that you understand their needs.
I've also heard that formatting matters. Do you have a preferred style?
I like a clean, professional layout that's easy to read. Bulleted lists work well.
Great idea. How long should my resume be?
Ideally, 1 page for less experience, but 2 pages is okay if you have more to showcase.
That makes sense. Should I include references on my resume?
It's best to state references available upon request instead of listing them directly.
Got it. Thanks for the guidance, Anna. I feel more confident now.
Lesson 24. Global issues.
Morning, Anna. Did you know that in some parts of the world, people can be arrested and imprisoned for long periods of time without any criminal charges?
Hey, John, yes, that's a serious issue. It's shocking how some governments operate.
It really is. What do you think causes such practices?
I believe it often stems from a lack of respect for human rights and freedoms.
That's true. It's alarming how people's lives can be affected by political situations.
Definitely. Many innocent individuals suffered due to harsh laws and policies.
Have you read about any specific cases that stood out to you?
Yes, I read about activists being detained simply for speaking out against the government.
That's incredibly unfair. It makes me appreciate our freedoms even more.
Same here. It's important to raise awareness and support those affected.
Absolutely. We should always advocate for justice and human rights globally.
Lesson 25. Color choices.
Hey Anna, I've been thinking about painting my room. Do you have any color suggestions?
Hello, John. You can go for different shades like dark or light blue.
I love blue. What do you think the mood would be with those colors?
Dark blue can create a calm and cozy atmosphere, while light blue feels refreshing and open.
That's a great distinction. Which one do you prefer for a bedroom?
I'd lean towards light blue for a relaxing vibe. It feels serene.
I agree. Do you think adding an accent wall would work?
Yes, an accent wall can add character, maybe a darker shade for contrast.
That sounds nice. I could also throw in some white furniture for balance.
Perfect choice. White goes well with blue and brightens up the space.
I'm excited to get started. Thanks for your advice, Anna.
Lesson 26. Aging thoughts.
Hey Anna, are you worried about getting older?
Hello, John. Yeah, I fear aging and losing my energy.
I understand that. Sometimes I think about how I could stay youthful.
Exactly. I worry about keeping up with all my activities as I age.
Have you considered ways to maintain your energy?
I've heard that regular exercise and a healthy diet can help.
That's true. Staying active really does make a difference.
What kind of exercises do you think are best for staying fit?
I think a mix of cardio and strength training is effective.
Sounds good. I should start incorporating more strength workouts.
Definitely. Plus, flexibility exercises like yoga can help too.
Yes, it's important to keep our bodies flexible as we age.
I think having a positive mindset about aging is also crucial.
Lesson 27. Wallet wonders.
Hey Anna, do you have a favorite type of wallet?
Hello, John. I actually have a variety of wallets. It's fun to switch them up.
That sounds great. I'm thinking about getting a small wallet for convenience.
Small wallets are perfect for minimalism. Do you want one for cards only?
Yes, I want something compact that fits in my pocket easily.
I understand. Have you looked at any specific styles?
I've seen some sleek leather options that look nice.
Leather is timeless. It adds a touch of elegance too.
Exactly. Do you prefer leather or fabric wallets?
I lean towards fabric for casual outings, but leather for formal events.
Good idea. Versatility is key. Do you have a favorite color for wallets?
I like classic colors like black or brown. They go with everything.
True. I might go for a dark blue. It's unique but subtle.
Lesson 28. News in Transition.
Morning. Anna, have you thought about the future of newspapers?
Hey John! Yes, I wonder whether electronic newspapers will replace paper newspapers.
That's an interesting topic. I think digital newspapers are becoming more popular.
Absolutely. They're convenient and accessible anywhere you go.
True. Plus, they can be updated instantly, which is a big advantage.
Exactly. But do you think people will miss the feel of paper?
I believe some will. There's something special about holding a physical newspaper.
I agree. The experience is different, but convenience often wins.
Right? Do you personally prefer reading news online or on paper?
I prefer online for daily news, but I enjoy Sunday papers with coffee.
That sounds lovely. It's a nice ritual. Maybe both can coexist.
That's possible. Some people appreciate both formats for different reasons.
It'll be interesting to see how it evolves over the years.
Lesson 29. Living Room Layout.
Hey Anna, I was thinking about rearranging the corner of the living room.
Hello, John. That sounds good. What changes do you have in mind?
I want to create a cozy reading nook there, maybe add a chair and some shelves.
A reading nook would be perfect, but how will we explain each item's purpose?
Good question. We could label the shelves with categories like fiction and nonfiction.
That's a creative idea. It'll make it easier to find books too.
Exactly. I also thought about adding some plants for a fresh touch.
Plants would add life to the space. Which ones are you considering?
I'm thinking about succulents. They're low maintenance and look great.
Great choice. They also come in various shapes and colors.
True. I can't wait to see how it all comes together.
Lesson 30. Sound levels.
Morning. Anna, what do you think about the music volume in here?
Hey John, I understand. It's a bit loud for my liking right now.
I agree. Let me check if we add any available quieter options.
That would be helpful. Sometimes, softer music creates a better atmosphere.
Exactly. Do you have a favorite genre for when you want it quiet?
I love acoustic or classical music for a calming vibe.
Great choices. I find instrumental music really relaxing too.
Yes, it allows you to focus without distractions.
Let me see if I can find a good playlist for us.
Awesome! I'm looking forward to a more peaceful environment.
I'll make sure to find something that fits the mood perfectly.
Lesson 31. February Facts.
Hey Anna, did you know February is the second month of the year?
Hello, John. Yes, and it's interesting that it's the shortest month too.
Right? It only has 28 days, except in leap years, when it has 29.
Exactly. And even though it's short, it feels like winter is still hanging on.
That's true. When February comes, it often feels quite chilly.
I love winter, but I also look forward to spring.
Same here, it's nice to see flowers bloom after a long winter.
Yes. Do you have any favorite activities for February?
I enjoy cozying up with hot drinks and reading during this month.
That sounds lovely. I like to watch movies while it snows outside.
Perfect plan. February may be short, but it has its cozy charm.
Lesson 32. Cancellation fees.
Hey Anna, I was checking my travel plans. If my arrival is within the cancellation period, do you think there might be a smaller fee?
Hello, John. Yes, usually, if you cancel within a certain time frame, the fees are reduced.
That's good to know. Have you ever had to cancel a trip?
I have. It's always a hassle, but understanding the policies helps.
Exactly. What do you recommend looking for in cancellation policies?
Look for flexible options and make sure to check the specific timeframes.
Smart. Are there any companies you trust for flexible bookings?
I've had good experiences with those that offer free cancellation up to a day before.
That sounds convenient. It makes travel planning less stressful.
Absolutely. It's nice to have peace of mind when booking.
I'll definitely keep that in mind for my next trip.
Lesson 33. E-commerce insights.
Morning, Anna. Have you been following the e-commerce industry lately?
Hey, John. Yes, I've actually been keeping an eye on it. It's fascinating.
I agree. The growth in online shopping is impressive. What intrigues you the most?
I'm curious about how companies are improving customer experience.
That's a great point. Personalized shopping experiences make a big difference.
Exactly. I love when websites recommend products based on my past purchases.
Same here. It feels like they really understand my preferences.
And the convenience of shopping from home is unbeatable.
Absolutely. Do you think brick-and-mortar stores will survive this trend?
I think they will, but they'll need to adapt and offer unique experiences.
That makes sense. It'll be interesting to see how the industry evolves further.
Lesson 34. Exploring ideas.
Hey Anna, I heard you have some intriguing ideas lately.
Hello, John. Yes, I have. What specifically would you like to explore?
I'm curious about the new sustainable practices you mentioned.
Great choice. I'm really interested in how businesses can reduce waste.
That's an important topic. Have you seen any companies doing it well?
Yes, some brands are using recycled materials for their products.
Impressive. Sustainability is definitely becoming a priority for many.
Absolutely. Consumers are more conscious about their choices now.
Do you think this trend will continue to grow?
I believe so. People are increasingly valuing eco-friendly options.
I hope so. It's exciting to think about the positive changes ahead.
Lesson 35, Team Success.
Hey Anna, I feel optimistic about our project. Agreed we can meet our targets together.
Hello, John. I share your confidence. I believe we have a strong plan in place.
Absolutely. With everyone's effort, I'm confident we'll succeed today.
Yes, and collaboration really enhances our chances for success, don't you think?
Definitely. Sharing ideas makes our approach more effective.
Exactly. I love how we can bounce ideas off each other.
It really inspires creativity. Have you thought about any specific strategies?
I was thinking we could focus on our strengths and divide tasks accordingly.
That's a great idea. Leveraging our strengths will help us work more efficiently.
Right, and we should keep communication open to address any challenges.
For sure, regular check-ins can help us stay on track.
Lesson 36, Fashion Finds.
Morning. Anna, I saw that dress you mentioned. It really accentuates your belly beautifully.
Hey John, that sounds great. I'm glad you noticed.
I think it would look amazing on you. Are you planning to try it on?
Yes, I'll definitely try a few on and see how they fit.
That's the best way to find out. Do you have a color in mind?
I'm leaning towards something bright, maybe red or turquoise.
Those colors would really pop. I bet they'll look fantastic.
Thanks, I want something that makes me feel confident.
Confidence is key. Plus, accessorizing can make a big difference.
True, I'll look for some cute accessories to match.
Sounds like a fun shopping trip. I can't wait to see what you pick.
Lesson 37, Product Quality.
Hey Anna, have you checked the quality of the products they deliver?
Hello, John. Yes, I have. I've had a positive experience so far.
That's reassuring. It's important to have reliable products.
Absolutely. I appreciate when companies maintain high standards.
Do you think quality impacts customer loyalty?
Definitely. People are more likely to return if they trust the product quality.
Exactly. It builds a strong brand reputation.
I also think transparency about product sourcing helps build trust.
For sure, knowing where products come from adds value.
I'm glad we both value quality in our purchases.
It really makes a difference in our overall satisfaction.
Lesson 38, Morning Rituals.
Hey Anna, I just had a quick shower, and now I'm enjoying a cup of coffee.
Hello, John. That sounds impressive. Coffee really boosts your energy, doesn't it?
Absolutely, it's my favorite way to kickstart the day. Do you have a morning routine?
I do. I usually start with some stretches and then have a smoothie.
That sounds refreshing. What do you put in your smoothie?
I add spinach, banana, and almond milk. It's nutritious and delicious.
Nice choice. I should try that. I usually just go for coffee and toast.
Mixing it up could be fun. Have you considered adding fruits to your breakfast?
I haven't, but that sounds great. It would add some flavor and vitamins.
Exactly. Variety is key to a healthy diet. What's your favorite fruit?
I love berries. They're sweet and perfect in smoothies or on oatmeal.
Berries are fantastic. They're packed with antioxidants too.
I feel inspired to try a new breakfast tomorrow.
Lesson 39, Sushi Adventure.
Hello, Anna. I've been thinking about making sushi at home.
Hey John, that sounds like a fun adventure. Do you think it will be difficult to make the sushi rolls?
I'm not sure. I've seen some tutorials, but it looks a bit tricky.
It can be challenging, but practice makes perfect. What type of sushi do you want to try?
I was thinking of starting with simple cucumber rolls.
That's a great idea. Cucumber rolls are refreshing and easy to make.
Exactly. I want to get the hang of rolling before I try more complex fillings.
Smart approach. Have you gathered all the ingredients yet?
Not yet. I need to get sushi rice, nori, and some fresh veggies.
Don't forget the soy sauce for dipping. It adds a nice flavor.
Good point. I'm excited to get started on this sushi making journey.
Lesson 40, Plant-based choices.
Hey Anna, I've been exploring options dedicated to vegan and plant-based products.
Hello, John. That's perfect. I love when brands focus on sustainability and health.
Me too. I think it's great for the environment and our health.
Exactly. I've been trying to incorporate more plant-based meals into my diet.
That sounds interesting. What dishes have you tried recently?
I made a delicious chickpea curry and some veggie stir-fry.
Yum, those sound nutritious and filling. Do you have a favorite plant-based recipe?
I really enjoy making lentil tacos. They're flavorful and easy to prepare.
Lentil tacos, I haven't tried those yet. I'd love the recipe.
I'll send it to you. It's a crowd pleaser, even for non-vegans.
I can't wait to give it a go. Exploring plant-based meals is so exciting.
Lesson 41, Party Plans.
Hey Anna, I'm planning a small party at my place this weekend.
Hello, John. That sounds exciting. How many people are you inviting?
I'm thinking about 8 friends. I want it to be cozy and fun.
Perfect number. Do you have any special themes or activities planned?
I was considering a game night. It can be a blast with the right games.
That's a great idea. Which games do you have in mind?
I thought about board games and maybe some card games too.
Nice choices. Board games can really bring everyone together.
Exactly. Plus, I'll prepare some snacks and drinks to keep the energy up.
Sounds like a plan. Do you need any help with the preparations?
I could use a hand with the snacks. Would you like to bring something?
Sure, I can make some delicious dip and bring chips.
Awesome. That'll be a hit for sure. I can't wait for it to happen.
Lesson 42, Local Sightseeing.
Morning. Anna, I'm looking for recommendations for sightseeing in this area.
Hey John, sure. Have you visited the local museum yet?
Not yet. What's special about it?
It showcases the history of our town along with some amazing art exhibits.
That sounds fascinating. Any other places you would suggest?
Definitely. The botanical gardens are beautiful and perfect for a stroll.
I love gardens. They must be lovely this time of year.
They are. You can enjoy the flowers and peaceful atmosphere.
Sounds like a great way to relax. How about any local attractions?
The lighthouse is a must-see. It offers stunning views of the coastline.
Wow, I'd love to see that. Thanks for the great suggestions.
Lesson 43, Island Delights.
Hey Anna, have you heard about the island known for its lobster suppers?
Hello, John. Yes, I have. It's famous for its delicious seafood.
I've been told the lobster there is a culinary experience.
Absolutely. Tourists can visit many picturesque little fishing villages too.
Those villages must have charming atmospheres. Have you visited any?
I went last summer. The scenery was breathtaking, and the food was spectacular.
Sounds amazing. I'd love to experience that. Any recommendations for restaurants?
There's a lovely place right by the sea that serves freshly caught lobster.
Perfect. I'll make sure to check that out when I visit.
You won't regret it. It's one of those unforgettable experiences.
I can't wait to try it. Thanks for the tips.
Lesson 44, Comments and Concerns.
Hey Anna, I left a comment on that article we discussed. It could be a whole lot better.
Hello, John. I saw that. What did you think was missing?
I wasn't sure whether he was referring to the reading room or the world in general.
That's a good point. Clarity is essential in writing. Did he give any examples?
He mentioned a few points, but they felt vague. More details would have helped.
Exactly. People appreciate specific information. It makes a stronger impact.
Right? What do you think he could do to improve his writing style?
Maybe he could use more engaging language and ask questions to provoke thought.
Great idea. Questions can really draw readers in. It makes them think.
Yes. Plus, a personal touch can make the content relatable.
I agree. Adding personal experiences could enhance the connection with the audience.
Lesson 45, Proper Etiquette.
Morning, Anna. I've been thinking about proper etiquette when trying to get someone's attention.
Hey John, that's an important topic. What do you have in mind?
I believe if you need to interrupt someone, you should say excuse me first.
Absolutely. It's polite and shows respect for the other person's conversation.
Exactly. Have you ever been in a situation where someone interrupted you?
Yes, it can feel quite rude if they don't acknowledge you first.
Right, it's all about being considerate. Do you think body language matters too?
Definitely. Nonverbal cues can convey a lot, like a gentle wave or eye contact.
Good point. It can make the interaction smoother and more friendly.
I agree. Good communication is key to understanding each other better.
For sure, I'll keep that in mind in social situations.
Lesson 46, Hiking Adventures.
Hey Anna, I've been thinking about going hiking soon.
Hello, John. Hiking sounds fun too. Which mountains are you considering?
I was thinking of the Blue Ridge Mountains. They have beautiful trails.
Oh, I love those. The views are breathtaking, especially in the fall.
Exactly. Do you have a favorite trail there?
Yes, the Appalachian Trail section is amazing. It's challenging but rewarding.
That sounds perfect. I enjoy a good challenge. How long is that trail?
It's about 10 miles, but you can choose shorter sections too.
I might start with a shorter one to get a feel for it.
Smart choice. Make sure to pack plenty of water and snacks.
I will. I can't wait to hit the trails and enjoy nature.
Lesson 47, Solar Solutions.
Hey Anna, I've been thinking about switching to solar energy from my home.
Hello, John. That's a great idea. Solar energy is clean and sustainable.
Exactly. I love that it reduces my carbon footprint. Have you considered it?
I have. It's a smart investment, especially with rising electricity costs.
True. Plus, there are often government incentives for using renewable energy.
Yes, that can really help offset the initial costs. Did you research any companies?
I looked into a few local companies with good reviews. I want to make sure I choose wisely.
That's wise. It's important to find reliable providers. Have you thought about installation options?
I'm considering a lease option to cut down on upfront expenses.
That sounds practical. Leasing can be a great way to ease into solar energy.
I agree. I'm excited about making this change for a more sustainable future.
Lesson 48, Future Aspirations.
Morning, Anna. I've been reflecting on my future lately.
Hey, John, any future plans in mind?
Yes, I've been contemplating starting my own business.
That sounds exciting. What kind of business are you thinking about?
I want to open a cafe that focuses on healthy and organic options.
That's a fantastic idea. Healthy cafes are becoming more popular.
Exactly. I think there's a demand for fresh, nutritious food in our area.
Have you thought about the location yet?
I'm looking at a spot near the park. It would attract a lot of foot traffic.
That's a great choice. People love dining near parks. What's your timeline?
I'm hoping to launch within the next year, if everything goes smoothly.
Lesson 49, Timely Responses.
Hey Anna, I received an offer for a new job, but they requested a response within a week.
Hello, John. That's exciting. Have you made a decision yet?
Not yet. I'm weighing the pros and cons of the position.
That's smart. What are the main factors you're considering?
The salary is good, but I'm also thinking about the work-life balance.
That's important. A good balance can make a huge difference in your happiness.
I agree. I also want to ensure the company culture is a good fit for me.
Definitely. A positive environment is key to job satisfaction.
I'm planning to reach out to current employees for their insights.
That's a great idea. Getting first-hand accounts can help you make a better choice.
I hope to finalize my decision soon. Time is ticking.
Lesson 50, Plant Adventures.
Hey Anna, did you know that some insects eat the leaves from my mother's plants?
Hello, John. Really? That sounds troublesome. What kind of insects?
Mostly caterpillars and beetles. They can make quite a mess.
I can imagine. Does your mother do anything to protect her plants?
Yes, she uses natural remedies like neem oil to keep them away.
That's smart. It's great to use natural methods instead of harsh chemicals.
Exactly. She also grows vegetables in her garden. It's so rewarding.
What kind of vegetables does she grow?
She has tomatoes, peppers, and even some herbs like basil.
Fresh herbs are the best. They add so much flavor to dishes.
For sure. Plus, it's nice to have homegrown veggies for cooking.
I love that. Home gardening has so many benefits, doesn't it?
Absolutely. It's healthy, sustainable, and a great hobby.
Lesson 51, Historical Perspectives.
Morning, Anna. I was reading about how convicts were treated in the past.
Hey, John, that sounds intriguing. What did you find out?
Since the convicts were technically under a sentence of death, there was little concern for making them comfortable.
That's shocking. It's hard to believe they faced such harsh conditions.
I know. Many were subjected to hard labor with little regard for their well-being.
It's a stark reminder of how justice systems have evolved over time.
Exactly. Some reforms started to take shape in the late 19th century.
Yes, it was a turning point for prison reform and human rights.
I wonder how public opinion influenced those changes back then.
Probably a lot. Societal views play a huge role in shaping laws and treatment.
It's fascinating to think about how history impacts our current justice system.
Lesson 52, Rise of Women's Sports.
Hey Anna, have you heard about the rise of women's sports in the 1970s?
Hello, John. Yes, that was a significant era. What sparked the change?
One of the driving forces was the passage of Title IX in the United States.
Title IX was crucial. It helped ensure equal opportunities in education and sports.
Absolutely, it opened doors for many female athletes to compete at a higher level.
That's inspiring. Who were some of the trailblazers during that time?
Athletes like Billie Jean King and Nancy Lopez made huge impacts on women's sports.
They really did. Their achievements paved the way for future generations.
Exactly. The momentum gained in the 70s continues to influence women's sports today.
It's amazing to see how far women's athletics have come since then.
For sure, the growth in visibility and support is remarkable.
Lesson 53, Cultural Reflections.
Hey Anna, have you ever thought about how we sometimes envy the French, Germans, or Americans?
Hello, John. Yes, I have. Their names aren't tied to the same historical baggage as ours.
Exactly. It makes me wonder how that affects their identity and culture.
I think it gives them a different perspective on nationalism and pride.
Right? They celebrate their history without the same level of complexity.
It's intriguing. Do you think that influences their international relationships?
Definitely, a less complicated history can lead to more straightforward diplomacy.
I agree. It's fascinating how history shapes our worldviews.
Absolutely. I often find myself wishing we could approach things with a fresh perspective.
Yes, it's all about learning from the past while moving forward, isn't it?
For sure, it's a delicate balance between honoring history and embracing the future.
Lesson 54, Fitness Journey.
Morning, Anna. I've been thinking about how important it is to have a balanced workout routine.
Hey John, that's true. A good routine should be around an hour and a half, right?
Yes, including warm-up and cool-down. It really helps prevent injuries.
Absolutely. What types of exercises do you include in your routine?
I like a mix of cardio and strength training. Keeps things interesting.
That sounds great. I enjoy yoga as part of my routine for flexibility.
Yoga is fantastic. It not only builds flexibility, but also helps with relaxation.
Exactly. It's essential for mental health too. Have you tried it?
I have. I find it refreshing after a long day.
It really is. Balancing different types of exercises is the key to overall fitness.
I couldn't agree more. It keeps you motivated and engaged in your fitness journey.
Lesson 55, New Beginnings.
Hey Anna, I'm really excited about the upcoming changes in my life.
Hello, John. That's awesome. What's happening?
Things will be so different. I'm starting a new job and moving to a new city.
Wow, that sounds like a big adventure. Are you nervous?
A little, but I'm excited because I will be meeting so many new people.
That's the best part. Making new connections can lead to amazing experiences.
I agree. I'm looking forward to exploring new places and cultures.
It's a great opportunity to grow and learn. Have you made any plans yet?
Yes, I want to join local groups and attend events to meet people.
That's a smart move. It will help you settle in and make friends quickly.
Absolutely. Embracing change is the key to a fulfilling life, don't you think?
Lesson 56, Shopping Strategies.
Hey Anna, I usually prefer shopping in the evenings. What about you?
Hello, John. I like shopping in the mornings when it's less crowded.
That's perfect. I find evenings more relaxing, though. Any tips for a smooth shopping experience?
Definitely. It helps to make a list before you go. That way, you won't forget anything.
Great idea. I often forget my main items without a list.
Also, try shopping on weekdays if you can. The stores are usually less busy.
I like that. It makes the whole experience more enjoyable.
Plus, you can take your time to look at everything without feeling rushed.
Exactly. And that's when you find those hidden gems in stores.
Yes, it's also nice to talk to the staff when it's quieter. They can offer helpful advice.
I'll keep that in mind. Shopping should be fun and not a hassle.
Lesson 57, Planned Shopping Adventure.
Morning. Anna, let's go to the plant shop today.
Hey John, sure, I need some indoor plants for my apartment.
That sounds great. Indoor plants can really brighten up a space.
They do. Plus, they help purify the air. Do you have any in mind?
I'm thinking about getting a snake plant. They're low maintenance and stylish.
Good choice. I might get a peace lily. They bloom beautifully and are easy to care for.
I love peace lily. They also signal when they need water. That's handy.
Exactly. It's a nice reminder to keep them healthy.
Are you interested in any specific type of plant for your space?
I want a mix of leafy plants and some flowering ones for variety.
That sounds perfect. Let's find the best ones at the shop today.
Lesson 58, Advocating for Change.
Hey Anna, have you thought about the human tragedy caused by certain weapons?
Hello, John. Yes, it's heartbreaking. What's on your mind?
This is why I wanted to play down my part in working towards a worldwide ban on these weapons.
That's admirable. Reducing harm should be a priority for everyone.
Exactly. It's crucial to raise awareness about the impact these weapons have on innocent lives.
I agree. Education plays a big role in advocating for change.
Yes, engaging in discussions and sharing information can help shift perspectives.
For sure, it's important to unite voices to push for policies that protect lives.
Every small action counts, and together we can make a difference.
Absolutely. I'm glad we're having these conversations. They are vital for progress.
I couldn't agree more. Let's keep pushing for a better future for all.
Lesson 59, Travel Essentials.
Hey Anna, when it comes to luggage, I prefer a compact and lightweight one for travel purposes.
Hello, John. That makes sense. Traveling light can make a big difference.
Absolutely. It's so much easier to move around without heavy bags.
Plus, you can avoid extra baggage fees at the airport.
Exactly. Do you have a specific type of suitcase you like?
I usually go for a soft-sided bag. It's flexible and fits easily in overhead compartments.
That's a smart choice. I prefer hard-shell ones for better protection of my belongings.
Good point. They do offer more security, especially for fragile items.
Right. Have you ever tried packing cubes? They help organize everything neatly.
I haven't, but I've heard they're great for maximizing space.
They really are. I can fit so much more using them. It's a game changer.
Lesson 60. Work-life balance.
Morning, Anna. I've been thinking about how important a healthy work-life balance is for well-being.
Hey John, that's a crucial topic. How do you maintain your balance?
I try to set boundaries between work and personal time. It helps me recharge.
That's a great strategy. Disconnecting after work hours is essential.
Yes, I also make time for hobbies and socializing, which keeps me happy.
Absolutely. Engaging in activities you love can be a big stress reliever.
I agree. It's vital to prioritize self-care amidst our busy schedules.
Definitely. Have you found any specific activities that help you unwind?
I enjoy going for walks and reading. They help me clear my mind.
Those are perfect. Nature walks can be so refreshing. I love reading too.
It's a wonderful escape. Remember, balance is key to a fulfilling life.
Lesson 61. Negotiating fairly.
Hey Anna, when it comes to negotiations, it's important to be confident yet tactful.
Hello, John. I completely agree. How do you approach negotiations?
I always express my desire for fair compensation right from the start.
That's smart. Clear communication sets the tone for the conversation.
Exactly. I also do my research beforehand to know my worth.
That's essential. Understanding your value helps you negotiate effectively.
Yes, it's also important to listen to the other party's perspective.
Definitely. It shows respect and can lead to a better outcome for both sides.
Exactly. Finding common ground is crucial in any negotiation.
Have you had any experiences that taught you valuable lessons in negotiation?
Yes, I learned that patience and clarity often lead to positive results.
Lesson 62. Circus fun.
Hey Anna, did you see that circus performance last week?
Hello, John. Yes, I did. The dogs were dressed in funny clothes, right?
Exactly. It was hilarious. I loved how they did tricks on command.
They were so cute, and the monkeys riding on them added to the fun.
I know. It was so entertaining to watch. Did you have a favorite act?
Definitely the juggling clowns. They were so skilled and kept everyone laughing.
I loved them too. Their energy was contagious. The whole atmosphere was amazing.
For sure, it's incredible how much joy a circus can bring to people.
It really is. I wish we could see more performances like that.
Agreed. It's a great way to spend time with friends and family.
Let's keep an eye out for the next one. I can't wait to go again.
Lesson 63. Weekend getaway.
Morning, Anna. I can't wait for our weekend getaway.
Hey John, me too. It'll be a great opportunity to relax.
Absolutely. Do you have any activities planned for the trip?
I was thinking of hiking and maybe visiting some local attractions.
That sounds perfect. Fresh air and nature will do us good.
Yes, and we can try some local cuisine too. I'm excited about that.
I am as well. Exploring new foods is one of my favorite parts of traveling.
Same here. Plus, it's a great way to experience the culture.
Exactly. I love immersing myself in local traditions.
This trip will be a fantastic adventure. I can't wait to create new memories.
Me too. It's going to be unforgettable.
Lesson 64. Considerate behavior.
Hey Anna, have you ever thought about what it means to be a considerate person?
Hello, John. Yes, I think it's very important. What's your take on it?
For example, a considerate person does not smoke cigarettes in areas where this might irritate others.
Absolutely. Being mindful of others' comfort shows respect.
Right? It's all about being aware of how our actions affect those around us.
Definitely. Small gestures can make a big difference in creating a pleasant environment.
Exactly. It's crucial to think before we act, especially in public spaces.
I agree. Even something as simple as keeping noise levels down is considerate.
Yes, we should all strive to create a friendly atmosphere wherever we go.
Well said. Kindness goes a long way in making the world a better place.
For sure. Let's spread that positivity in our daily lives.
Lesson 65. Pizza preferences.
Hey Anna, I was thinking about ordering pizza tonight. Would you like to join?
Hello, John. Sure, that sounds great. Do you have a preference for the crust?
I'm leaning towards the thin crust. It's so crispy and delicious.
I totally agree. Thin crust is fantastic, but I also like the regular crust for a chewy texture.
Regular crust is good too. It's nice to have that balance. So, which one do you prefer?
I think I'll go with the regular crust this time. It holds the toppings better.
Good point. What toppings are you thinking about?
I'm a fan of pepperoni and mushrooms. How about you?
I love a classic margarita with fresh basil and mozzarella.
That sounds amazing. Let's order both and have a little pizza party.
Great idea. I can't wait to dig in.
Lesson 66. Productivity boost.
Morning, Anna. I've been thinking about ways to be more productive at work.
Hey, John, that sounds interesting. What ideas do you have?
Absolutely. I think setting clear goals is essential for staying focused.
I agree. Having specific targets helps us measure our progress effectively.
Right? Also, breaking tasks into smaller steps can make them less overwhelming.
Yes, it's easier to tackle smaller tasks and feel accomplished along the way.
Another tip is to eliminate distractions. Have you found anything that helps?
Definitely. I use apps that block social media while I work. It keeps me on track.
That's a smart move. I should try that. A focused environment makes a big difference.
For sure, with these strategies, we can achieve our goals efficiently.
I'm excited to see how much more I can accomplish with these tips.
Lesson 67. European Adventure.
Hey Anna, I've been thinking about planning a trip soon.
Hello, John. That sounds exciting. Where are you thinking of going?
Well, I've also considered going on a European adventure.
Europe would be amazing. Which countries are on your list?
I'd love to visit Italy for the food and culture, and maybe France for the sights.
Great choices! Don't forget about Spain. The architecture and food are incredible there too.
Absolutely. Each country has its own charm. Have you been to Europe before?
Yes, I went to Germany last summer. The history and landscapes were breathtaking.
That sounds wonderful. I'd love to explore Germany's castles someday.
You definitely should. They're like stepping into a fairy tale. When do you plan to go?
I'm hoping to go next spring. It would be a perfect time to see everything bloom.
Lesson 68. Sustainable Choices.
Hey Anna, I was reading about the benefits of plant-based diets.
Hello, John. I completely agree. It's better for our health and the environment too.
Exactly. Reducing meat consumption can lower our carbon footprint.
Yes. Plus, it encourages us to try new recipes with vegetables and grains.
I love experimenting with different ingredients. Have you tried any new recipes lately?
I made a delicious quinoa salad with roasted vegetables last week.
That sounds amazing. I've been meaning to try quinoa. How was it?
It was fantastic. The flavors combined really well, and it's so nutritious.
I should definitely give that a shot. Eating more greens is a great goal.
Absolutely. Let's plan to share some recipes. It could be fun.
I'm in. Healthy cooking can be a great adventure together.
Lesson 69. Fun and Memories.
Morning. Anna, I'm so excited about our trip this weekend.
Hey John, me too. We're going to have so much fun and take lots of pictures.
Definitely. Capturing memories is one of the best parts of traveling.
I agree. Plus, we can share those moments with our friends later.
Exactly. Do you have a plan for what sites we should see?
I think visiting the local market would be amazing. There are so many vibrant colors.
Great idea. And we can try some street food too.
Yes, I love trying local cuisine. It's such a tasty experience.
Let's make sure to pack our cameras. We don't want to miss any moments.
Lesson 70. Cooking together.
Hey Anna, I was thinking about hosting a cooking night this weekend.
Hello, John. That sounds like a great idea. It's a fun and tasty way to spend time together.
Exactly. We can try making some new dishes. What do you think?
I'd love that. Maybe we could make homemade pizzas?
That's perfect. We can customize them with our favorite toppings.
Yes, I'll bring fresh vegetables and you can bring the cheese, deal?
Deal. It'll be fun to create our own unique pizzas.
Absolutely. Plus, we can enjoy them while watching a movie afterward.
That's a great plan. I can't wait to taste our creations.
Lesson 71. Local Challenges.
Morning, Anna. I read an interesting article about land use conflicts recently.
Hey John, really? What did it say?
It mentioned opposition from powerful local landowners. These men called the barons might resist changes.
That's intriguing. It's often tough when economic interests clash with community needs.
Exactly. It's a complex issue that affects many people's lives.
Yes, finding a balance between development and preservation is crucial.
I agree. Communities should have a voice in decisions that impact their land.
Absolutely. It's essential for sustainable growth and local well-being.
I'm glad we're discussing these topics. They're important for our future.
Lesson 72, Breakfast Chats.
Hey Anna, did you have breakfast today?
Hello, John. Yes, I had toast and coffee. It was a nice start to my morning.
That sounds cozy. I had oatmeal with fruits. It's my favorite healthy option.
Oatmeal is great. I love adding berries to mine for some sweetness.
Exactly. The berries make it more delicious and nutritious. Do you usually have breakfast?
I try to. It keeps my energy up throughout the morning. What about you?
Same here. I can't function well without breakfast. It really boosts my focus.
For sure. Plus, it's nice to have a moment to relax before starting the day.
I agree. Sometimes I even enjoy reading while I eat. It makes breakfast special.
That's a lovely idea. I should start doing that too. It sounds peaceful.
Definitely, it sets a positive tone for the day ahead.
Lesson 73, Celebrating Friends.
Morning. Anna, I was reminiscing about weddings we've attended recently.
Hey, John. Oh, really? What's on your mind?
I remember 2 years ago I went to Jane's wedding. It was beautiful.
Jane's wedding was lovely. I enjoyed the decorations and the joyful atmosphere.
Yes. And last year, I went to John's wedding. That one was quite an adventure.
I heard John's wedding was fun. Did they have any unique traditions?
They did. They had this amazing dance-off that got everyone involved.
That sounds like a blast. It's great when weddings have interactive elements.
Absolutely. It really brings everyone together and makes it memorable.
I agree. Celebrating love and friendship is what weddings are all about.
Exactly. I can't wait for the next wedding we get to attend together.
Lesson 74, Home Sweet Home.
Hey Anna, have you started decorating your house for the holidays?
Hello, John. Yes, we decorate inside and out. It's such a joyful time of year.
That sounds lovely. What do you usually put up outside?
On the outside of the house, we put up colorful lights and a festive wreath on the door.
That's beautiful. I love seeing houses all lit up during the holidays.
Me too. Inside, we hang ornaments on the tree and put up garlands.
Sounds like a cozy atmosphere. Do you have a favorite ornament?
Yes, I have a little snowman that I made in school. It's special to me.
That's wonderful. Handmade decorations always have a special charm.
Absolutely. They tell a story and bring back memories every year.
I can't wait to see how your decorations turn out.
Lesson 75, Car Trouble Chronicles.
Morning. Anna, I heard you had some car trouble recently.
Hey John, yes, it was quite an adventure. Now I have some stories to share.
At least you have your own car trouble stories to share now. What happened?
Well, my car wouldn't start one morning, and I was stuck in the driveway.
Oh no, that sounds frustrating. Did you manage to fix it?
Fortunately, a neighbor helped jumpstart the battery. It was a relief.
That's great. It's nice to have helpful neighbors. Any other car mishaps?
Yes, I also got a flat tire last month. I had to call for a tow truck.
Wow, that's a tough month for your car. I hope things are better now.
They are. I'm just being extra cautious with maintenance now.
Smart move. Keeping your car in good shape can save you a lot of trouble.
Lesson 76. Eco-friendly choices.
Hey Anna, I've been thinking about how we can be more eco-friendly.
Hello, John. Yes, that's a great topic. What do you have in mind?
I read that walking or biking instead of driving short distances can make a big difference too.
Absolutely. It reduces pollution and is great for our health.
Exactly. Plus, it helps us appreciate our surroundings more.
I love that. I often walk to the store instead of driving when the weather is nice.
That's a great habit. Do you bike as well?
Sometimes, biking is fun and a fantastic workout.
It really is. We should plan a biking day sometime.
Lesson 77. Gift ideas.
Hey Anna, I've been thinking about getting a gift for my brother's birthday.
Hello, John. That sounds exciting. What do you have in mind?
I was thinking a nice watch would be a great idea. What do you think?
A watch is a fantastic gift. It's both practical and stylish.
Exactly. Plus, he could use it for both work and casual outings.
Does he prefer any specific style, like sporty or classic?
He usually leans towards classic styles, but loves a bit of sportiness too.
How about a watch that combines both? That way, it suits every occasion.
That's a great suggestion. I'll look for something versatile.
Perfect. You can also consider his favorite colors to make it more personal.
Yes, personal touches always make gifts special. Thanks for the ideas.
Lesson 78. TV time.
Morning, Anna. I've been watching a few different shows at once lately.
Hey John, that sounds fun. What shows are you juggling?
I'm watching a drama, a comedy, and a nature documentary all together.
Wow, that's quite a mix. Do you find it hard to keep track of the plots?
Sometimes, but it keeps things interesting. My mother won't let me watch too much, though.
I understand. Balance is important. How does she decide how much is too much?
Usually, she just wants me to focus on my schoolwork first.
That makes sense. Have you found any favorites among the shows?
Yes, the comedy is my favorite. It always makes me laugh.
Laughter is the best. Maybe you can recommend it to me when you finish.
Definitely. I'd love to share it with you.
Lesson 79, Spring Wonders.
Hey Anna, have you noticed how spring brings different animals and birds?
Hello, John. Yes, I love how vibrant everything becomes during springtime.
It's fascinating. I read that animals and birds differ from other parts of the USA.
That's true. For example, Texas has the armored insect eater, which is quite unique.
Yes, I've heard about that. They have such interesting adaptations for survival.
Exactly. And the variety of birds that migrate during spring is amazing too.
I always enjoy watching the birds return. Do you have a favorite bird?
I love cardinals. Their bright red color is so striking against the green trees.
They are beautiful. I enjoy seeing them visit my backyard.
Spring really brings out the best in nature, doesn't it?
Absolutely. It's a wonderful reminder of renewal and life.
Lesson 80, Dream Destinations.
Hey Anna, have you started researching for our trip?
Hello, John. Yes, I've been looking into some amazing places.
Great. I can't wait for this adventure. It will be unforgettable.
Absolutely. Do you have a dream destination in mind?
I was thinking about exploring the beaches in Thailand. What do you think?
That sounds incredible. The beaches there are stunning and so relaxing.
Yes. Plus, I've heard the food is delicious. Have you looked into any activities?
I found some snorkeling spots that look breathtaking. Swimming with fish would be fun.
Count me in. We should also explore some local markets for souvenirs.
Definitely. It's a great way to experience the culture.
I can already imagine us soaking in the sun and enjoying the local food.
Lesson 81, City Pollution.
Morning, Anna. I was reading about pollution in American cities.
Hey, John. Yes, it's a significant issue. What did you find out?
It's mainly caused by motor vehicles. The exhaust fumes from cars contribute heavily.
That's true. It affects air quality and can harm our health.
Exactly. Some cities are trying to promote public transport to reduce this.
That's a smart move. Biking and walking should also be encouraged.
Yes, it's better for our environment and helps reduce traffic congestion too.
I agree. Plus, walking and biking are great for our health.
Definitely, we should advocate for more green spaces in cities as well.
Lesson 82, Navigating the City.
Hey Anna, when we visit the city, I'll need some help navigating.
Hello, John. Sure, what do you need to know?
Can you also tell me where I can get off for the city center?
Of course. If you take the subway, you should get off at Main Street Station.
Great. Is it easy to find from there?
Yes, just follow the signs, and you'll see the main attractions nearby.
Perfect. I love how public transport makes it so convenient to explore.
Exactly. Plus, it's a great way to see more of the city.
I can't wait to explore. Do you have any must-see spots in mind?
Absolutely. We should check out the art museum and the local park.
Sounds like a plan. I'm excited for our city adventure.